Okay, I've called the restaurant. The best they can do is a small per head discount. The airline's charging full whack, and there is a huge cancellation fee on the resort.
Serves George right. The least he can do is pay.
Totally. I didn't know what to say to people. Auntie Eileen is beside herself. I told her you ring her back.
Later. You know, the worst thing is, I know why he walked out on Libby.
You do?
Surely you've worked it out. You've been round George. You've seen how he is.
Well, yeah.
When she had a go at us at the church and then turned on the minister, I saw his face. It was like he didn't recognise her. I'm afraid she has brought this squarely on herself.
No, Mum, you can't blame her.
Well, you don't understand, Maya. You're a different generation to people like George.
I do understand, actually, better than you. George might claim that this is Libby's fault, but there's much more to it. He's what?
Tell her, Maya, we have to.
Is Libby right? Have you two been keeping something from her?
Yes. George is gay.
What did you say?
He's gay. Or bisexual. We're not sure.
How could you do this, Maya? How could you put these ideas into Tanya's head?
I didn't. Tanya's the one that told me.
I caught him, Mum. He was in bed with the room service guy. How are we going to tell Libby?
I'm glad that you've got faith in Kahukai, but we don't need any more money. If I change my mind, then I'll call you, okay? Okay, thanks for calling. Bye.
Oh, you were meant to be at a wedding?
No, it got called off. Sad story.
Right. And who was that?
My banking consultant. Never thought that she'd be climbing down that phone trying to shove money into my pockets. We have done good, partner.
It's not just the bank that thinks so. The Delhi Nation would buy us out in a heartbeat.
Yes, they would, but we're not selling.
Oh, we could do. Make a tidy profit, split it 2 ways, then sit back and enjoy the luxuries.
I hope you're not serious. We've just hit the map. Now is not the time to sell. That would be insanely short-sighted.
You think so?
No, I know so. You see, if we keep going the way that we are, then we could double our profits within the next 12 months. I want my share of that.
Good. Exactly what I wanted to hear. The voice of commitment. Means we can seriously consider expanding the business.
How?
Oh, we borrow, say, 50 grand, then we...
Okay, well, I just turned that offer down because I do not need any more debt.
It's the only way to grow the business.
Well, then talk us up. Get us some more clients. If we can't meet the demand, then we'll talk expansion.
You're a fool, Jay. You wouldn't know an opportunity if it knocked you out cold.
I just can't get my head around it. George is such a ladies' man, so charming, so funny.
They're all like that. So not right.
So charming that he couldn't stay faithful 2 days before the wedding. What does that say for his feelings for Libby?
She loves him so much. This is going to kill her. Well, staying in that suite is not going to help. Too many reminders of George. What we have to do is move Libby in here.
What? We've got no room. There's eating.
That's a good thing. She needs to be around people, not stuck in a flat with her mother. 2 wet days on the trot and we'll be certifiable.
Well, then she can stay with Tanya. There's heaps of space there. She likes you.
I mean, she's not blaming me for ruining her life. And she keeps yelling at me, Mum. She couldn't stand me. Libby. I'm sick of that hotel room. Reminds me of George. Wow. You look amazing. Thanks. Any tea in the pot?
Aren't you going to get that?
Ignore it. It'll be wedding business.
No way. I want all of that over with.
Mum, no. Leave it.
Libby Jeffrey's phone. No, she's not. But I'm her mother. I can take a message. What damage? What? How much? Oh! Yes. Yes, I'll tell her. You trashed the hotel room.
Hardly. They're exaggerating.
You did $2,000 worth of damage. You chipped a table, you broke crockery, stained a carpet, you smashed a mirror.
I was upset, all right, but it's George's fault, not mine. You can't blame me. I'm the victim here.
Dr. Warner, about our meeting the other day regarding Dr. Chen bullying the nurses.
There was one nurse, and I'd hardly call it bullying.
I've since learned that Chen has a history of this kind of abrasive behaviour. Why would you keep that from me?
I didn't. We were talking about one specific incident.
Which you were very keen to downplay.
Brenda, I've dealt with Lee May. We're working on her people skills. That's the end of it.
If you say so. Then I suppose it is.
Any chance I can take my wife to lunch?
I already had my break. Sorry.
I was hoping we could sort things out about some baths.
Oh, well. Tonight.
Only, I talked to Bill Jenkins. He's coming round for a drink. About 6.
What for? To persuade me that his school is the best option for Harry?
He doesn't know you need persuading. He wants to talk about a renovation project.
Wants to pick up a check, you mean? Well, it's lucky you don't need me for that, because I've already arranged to have a drink with Brenda.
Again? You guys got slaughtered the other night.
That was a group effort.
We'll tell you have other commitments.
No. I'll have a drink with her and be home by 6:30. That'll give you and Jenkins plenty of time to get the money talk out of the way. It's nothing to do with me.
Tony, you're my wife. He's expecting both of us.
And he'll get both of us. At 6:30. It's the best I can do, okay?
You can't expect George to pay for vandalism. He'll never do it.
He has to. He owes me. You all do.
We haven't done anything.
You got at George. You drove him away. You ruined my wedding.
No, we did not.
I hate to think what you said about our age difference, our rush to get married, our views on kids. You wore him down the same way as you wound me up. I hate you. Just can't stand for me to be happy.
I can't take any more of this. We have to tell her, Maya, just to shut her up.
Thanks so much. I'll be sitting by the phone.
It'll ring soon enough, don't worry.
Who's that?
My lifesaver? He's selling the bar for me.
Oh, he's an agent.
Not just any agent. Damon is the best. Reckons he'll have no problem getting market price for me. Mackie Bowen kiss my butt.
Hey, wait, what if I could get Mackie to up his offer?
He could double it, and I still wouldn't sell it to him. That guy's a jerk.
Oh, come on, you don't mean that.
You've got some self-respect. And by the way, there's no onus on the new owners to keep current staff, so if I were you, I'd dust off my CV.
I should have told you straight away, but George confused me. He made me think that you knew.
About the room service guy.
About him. His tastes.
I did know. Not that we ever discussed it. It was his wife who let the cat out. She followed him to my flat, and when I opened the door, her only comment was, "Well, George, at least it's a woman." And then she sued him for divorce. A very straight divorce. My God, Libby, why did you stay with him? Because he's all I ever wanted. But you were his smokescreen, nothing more. No, you're wrong. He loved me. He gave me everything. As far as I was concerned, I'd been the only one he was with since he met me.
He betrayed you 2 days before your wedding.
Yeah, I know that now, thanks to you. But I shouldn't have. That's the point. It meant nothing and it ruined everything. George is a very private person. He can't stand people making scenes. And what do? I bring him to the one place on the planet where no one can hold their tongues. Not even me. No wonder I lost her.
I'm just asking what's so special about Brenda all of a sudden. It's a fair question.
It's ridiculous. I've arranged to have a drink with her, that's all. I'm sorry if it upsets your plans.
Well, it does, actually. I don't understand why you won't put her off.
Because I don't want to. I enjoy her company. She's a laugh.
That depends what you find funny. Personally, I think she's a troublemaker.
Is that so?
You know how she is about doctors.
Yeah, she thinks they're too big for their boots, and half the time she's right.
She won't shut up about it. It's tiresome and embarrassing, and you need to distance yourself from that.
Distance myself?
She is the wrong sort.
Oh, well, what's the right sort, Chris? Someone private school, someone with money?
It's not about that.
I think it is. I think if you had your way, all of my friends would have plums in their mouths and all of Harry's would be stuck up chinless wonders. But that is not going to happen. I'll see you at 6:30.